choose me. I'm a good dog, I don't bite, and I'd love to fall asleep beside your bed every night. Choose me. I'm looking for a home.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Furever Angels' second live broadcast. As everyone is at home in quarantine, we want to help bring the dogs to you since we don't get to see you out at dog festivals and different events that we host. So we are all still fostering dogs, and we have dogs in our homes that are ready to go to your home. And today's special is actually in support of Mother's Day that happened on Sunday. We're going to be having a Puppies and Kittens Day. So I have Patty with me.
Hey, everybody.
And
hey, everybody.
Just so you guys all know, Furever Angels is a 501c3. We are a nonprofit. We're all volunteers. So everyone you see today is a volunteer. All of the fosters that we have are in our own homes. So we don't have a shelter or a facility that we keep our dogs or cats or kittens or puppies. We have them all in our homes so we can learn their personalities, so we can make sure that we match all of the babies up with the right homes. So you're going to meet a few people here in a little bit, but first I'm going to go to Patty, and she's going to tell you, I heard we had a mom that had 9 puppies.
Yes, girl. Hey, everybody. Thanks, Brandy. Yes, I don't know what has been in the water here lately, but we have got lots of puppies and lots of kittens that we are so excited to share with you guys tonight and get to know them a little bit. But we're going to start off with the incredible story of Mama Sadie. Sadie went into the shelter pregnant, just about ready to pop. And Furever Angels jumped in at the 11th hour, like we always tend to do, and had to get her out of that shelter because that is not a place where you want to have puppies or kittens, puppies especially, and have them weaned and raised. You want to get them out of that shelter into a happy environment. So right as we thought she was getting ready to go into labor, we got her out of the shelter. She was down in Scotland County Animal Shelter, and we have a very good relationship with them, and we're able to save Sadie right before we thought she was going to give birth to these babies. I think she was smart. She knew she wanted to get out of there. So we got Sadie out, and she came home, and then she just decided to rest. So she rested and rested and rested and finally decided to have 9 healthy puppies. And I joke when I say that because she came out of the shelter. We thought she was ready to pop, and 10 days later, she did. And I think we have a little video kind of showing you how that all went down. So let's check it out.
Such a good mama.
The caller says 2 teenage boys who live in a nearby apartment were there when the shooting went down.
8 down, 1 to go, huh?
So Sadie was a trooper. She had 9 healthy pups. Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls and 4 boys.
That's a lot of babies to have.
A lot of babies. Yes, I think she was in labor for a few hours there, but she did great.
So how long before those babies are going to be up for adoption?
Well, we need to wait at least 8 weeks, and they were just born on May the 5th, so they've got a little bit of time, but they are all so cute and adorable. We know that Sadie looks like she's kind of a hound mix, but we have no idea who the daddy is. And it could possibly be more than one daddy. I'm not spreading rumors, but you know, they will definitely be showing their personality as they grow. One of the things that we did last week, and we appreciate everybody's help so much, we did a fundraiser to name the babies. And so everybody got to make a $25 contribution, and you got to name one of the puppies. So you want me to roll out the name?
Did all
I got the name. Yes, ma'am. So got to get my notes. So the first was a baby girl, a puppy girl, and her name is Bella. Number 2 was a girl, and her name is Sophie. The third puppy to come along is named Barry Allen. Nobody knows what that means, but I'm sure it's special to the person that named him. The 5th puppy was a girl, and her name is Phoenix. The 6th puppy was a boy, and his name is Cade. Number 7 was a boy. I'm getting tired just reading this list. Imagine how she felt. Number 7 was a boy named Austin. Number 8 was a girl named Riley. And number 9, who I have to say is my favorite just because of her coloring. She's blonde. Her name is Lemon. But yeah, they're all beautiful, healthy, bouncing puppies. So we are very excited to welcome them to the Furever Angels family.
So how can you know about adopting all of the new puppies and find out about obviously bringing them into their home?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, the best thing to do is really follow us on our Furever Angels page. That's where we are most active and have the most up-to-date. We are actually getting ready to launch a YouTube channel for Furever Angels Animal Rescue. So there's our website at the bottom of the screen, but we're also launching a YouTube page. So that's going to be great. We're also going to be able to share a lot of videos and information. But to really keep an eye on these puppies, just check out the Furever Angels page. What we'll do once we get a little bit closer, probably a few weeks out, we'll start taking applications. We'll let you know what the requirements are to adopt one of our animals through the rescue. So just be on the lookout and keep following us on Facebook.
Perfect. And there's a link on our Facebook that has our new YouTube channel. And we've also started on Instagram as well. So we don't have a ton on there, but we're working on it. So on Instagram, we're at furever.angels. So if you aren't a big Facebook user and you'd rather be on Instagram, we are on there as well.
Right, right. Did we have another video of the puppies? I can't remember, but I feel like
I think we have another one of them feeding with Mama.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Just snoozing. You're a good mama.
Oh, she is a good mama.
She is.
Taking care of all those babies. I can't even imagine. And so is her foster mom, Mindy. We want to give her a big shout out because she does a lot of our puppy rescuing, and it is a lot of work.
I can't imagine. I have an adorable 10-month-old puppy in my house. And I usually foster a lot of the older dogs, as most of the people in the group know. But I've got this adorable 10-month-old. She's about to be up for adoption. I think she's probably going to get posted tomorrow. She is a Maltese Shih Tzu mix. She's about 9 pounds. Cute, cuddly, adorable, tons of energy. So she's going to want a home that is active and has a fenced-in backyard and wants to let her go out and run and play. She loves to play fetch, and even though she's a tiny tot, she plays with the full-size tennis balls. I thought that was really interesting when she came out with the tennis ball in her mouth.
She is so cute.
Yeah. She's house trained and crate trained, but she does love her person. So her favorite place to be is with her person, whether you're playing, running, walking, or cuddling on the couch at the end of the day. She does not like sitting like this, clearly. I'm holding her up for the camera, and she's like, no, I just want to cuddle with you like normal. We did have to shave her down. So when we originally, the shelter in Scotland County, again, another one from Scotland, when they pulled her her hair was very long and matted, so she did need to get shaved down. So her hair obviously will grow out, or you can keep her trim. She is a cutie pie. I've enjoyed her energy. She does like to play with other dogs, but she's a little intimidated of bigger dogs. So doesn't do anything. She just kind of stays away from them because she's nervous about it. I don't think she got a ton of socialization with larger dogs, so she would just need some help with that. But her daddy will need to be somebody that's ready to train her, because even though she's 10 months old, she is still a puppy. So she's got a lot of learning still to do and things to work on. So she's a good baby though, and so she will be up for adoption. If you do need an application, you can check out our Facebook page or our Instagram. She should be posted tomorrow, and we'll be able to email you an application, and our contact information will all be on there.
Perfect. She is adorable. You know, you brought up a good point. When we bring in a dog, sometimes they're not in the best condition, and we need to do some grooming or maybe some medical attention. And that's what's so good about rescue, especially ours. You know, we always take care of any medical needs that a dog or cat will need before they are out for adoption. And even with the puppies, if you do adopt a puppy, they're not quite ready to be spayed or neutered, Furever Angels Rescue will take care of that when they are of age to do so. So keep that in mind. We do make sure you get a healthy pet when the time comes.
And I think
go ahead.
I think a lot of people question what the adoption fees are for. And that's what that is for. It is to help us to take care of those medical needs. We are all volunteers, like I had mentioned at the beginning of the show. So none of that money goes to us. Every foster takes care of their babies. We all buy food and treats and all the other things, and sometimes we buy a lot more, like I do.
Oh yeah.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. And we welcome questions. If anybody's watching this live right now, by all means, we welcome. Hey, Ann, any questions or comments you got? But I think in addition to all this puppy love we've been talking about, what else we got coming on the show tonight, Miss Brandy?
I think we have a lot of kittens in the group. And
that's right.
3 different foster moms that are with us that are going to be sharing some of the kittens that we have.
Yes, we've got 3 different sets of family foster moms doing kittens. So I think we're going to bring on Holly and Karen and Roxanne. And you guys can tell us what's going on with raising the kittens from such a young age. Who wants to start? Want me to throw to you, Roxanne?
I would love that. I just got to get mine out of their bed. I am fostering. There was a litter at Scotland County Animal Shelter, and I stepped up for 3 of them, and we Holly stepped up for the other 3. And actually, let me explain. 2 of them are from Holly's litter, and one was actually one that was a singular kitten that they were also bottle feeding, and I didn't want to leave that one behind. So I've got 3 of them. I'm going to show you. I just got finished feeding them. All 3 are being bottle feeded. This is the little one that is, I don't know if you can see, it's a little tiger kitten. Male or female. This is the one that was from a different litter, but very sweet. They're adorable. This kitten's about 3 weeks old, maybe 3.5 weeks. And actually, I take that back. Probably going on 4 weeks. And I'll see the other 2. And I have not named them yet because I don't know what their sex is, but I will find them out soon. And we'd love to have some great applications for an indoor home for these guys. We'll have them completely vetted, all the shots, and spayed or neutered when the time comes. And that's included in your adoption fee.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is really tiny. I give you a good example, but she's very, very small. I'm assuming this is a little girl just because of her coloring. But this little girl is just starting 3 weeks is what I believe. They're eating good. They're sleeping good. And they actually slept through the night last night, which surprised me. I got about 5 hours of sleep. Generally, I've feeding them every 2.5 hours or so. They slept through last night, so I let them sleep, and I got to sleep.
That was going to be my next question. How often do you feed them?
I feed them about every 2.5 hours. And this is the little runt. It was just adorable. I'm trying to get it in the picture good here.
Oh.
Just adorable and just so little. I wish you could see how little and sweet. They're going to be, I think personally, that bottle-fed babies, kittens, just make the best pets. And they get extra love and would love to get some good applications for when the time comes that they're ready to be adopted. So we will name them and sex them, and we will be having it on our Facebook page, and we'll let y'all know. So please, if there's any interest, just reach out to us. And that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Holly's got the other one. Holly, you tell them about your.
Yeah. So this is one of the little family members of Roxanne's, I think, second to last kitten. They all were found in a bush, I think at a family counseling center, and maybe it was Wadesboro. I'm not sure, but Scotland County. And they're itty bitty, teeny, very, very sweet. And like Roxanne mentioned, they do really well. They get milk bellies and then go right to bed.
Yep.
And but they are some voracious eaters. And this little lady right here, she has 2 orange tabby brothers, and I'll grab them. But she is the biggest of the 3 that I have.
How much sleep did you get last night?
Well, I got about 4 hours, and then I woke up in the morning, and then I went back to bed. We all went back to bed. The dogs went back to bed. Kittens, dogs, and the human went back to bed.
I hear you.
So here are the little tabbies. You got a little, I guess you would say calico and adorable. And then these 2 little guys, these brothers, are little orange tabbies. And who doesn't love an orange tabby? So, and they're so cute. They like to fight. They like to bite each other and kind of tussle around in their crate. That's our second thing that they like to do besides eat.
And I want to add they're all in good health. All of them guys are in great health.
Mm-hmm. Right. They were with a vet tech, so they had a good start.
Oh, that's awesome. Karen, what you got going on at your house?
Well, we've got a bunch of adorable kitties too, but they're a little older. I think they're just about 6 weeks old. They just had their first set of shots this morning, had their first formal vet visit. They're here in the crate, and I will pull them out one by one. They're anxious to meet you all. They were named by a 7 and 8 year old boy and a little girl who's 6. So I'll take no credit or responsibility for names. This is Dobby. He's white with orange ears and an orange tail.
Looks like
he's as cute as he can be. Named after obviously Harry Potter character. Okay, Dobby the elf, the house elf. And he's doing well. They're good eaters. They're in good health. This little person is the biggest of them. It's a little girl. Her name is Kitten because she was named by the 6-year-old girl. Oh, look how pretty I am.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, my goodness.
That one looks Chinese related to me. It looks Chinese related to me. Like
it does, doesn't it? That coloring and the nice coat and all. She is the most mellow of the cats. She's just big enough and, has gotten enough food in her. So she's pretty easygoing and stuff. And she says, I'm as nice as you. I am cute. Okay. So that's number 2. Who else do we have in here? We have a little orange kitty. He's Potter. This is Potter.
Aww.
Say hi, Potter. How are you? And he's adorable. Again, they're good eaters. They they're kittens. They're wild and crazy, but all 4 of them, you can hold them. I mean, they seem very comfortable being held, and we try to do a lot of it, a lot of touching ears, touching, paws and stuff like that. So they'll be a little more comfortable having their nails clipped and all that kind of thing as time goes on. And then last but not least, we have Hermione, another little girl.
Oh.
She looks like she could be related to one of Roxanne's. I saw Roxanne a little kitten like this. You say hi.
You don't hear my children. I'm so sorry. Will you excuse me for 1 second?
Absolutely.
The best part is that all of those are her dogs. Because she doesn't have a foster in her house. Every one of those are hers. we're picking on you, Patty, because those are all your dogs, and they're not even a foster.
They were feeling a little left out. All these kittens were getting the love. They're like, we're going to let you know we're here. And the funny thing is, y'all, this is super quick. I have 4 dogs of my own, 3 of which are Furever Angels alumni. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
So I think my cats, so their pictures may be online this week. And we still got a couple more weeks, 2 or 3 more weeks, but I think they were going to, couldn't tell their sexes until today. So once Brenda found out what they were, we've named them anyway. We're trying to keep it kind of neutral, but so they should be online soon.
Excellent. And it is kitten season, so we've got a lot of kittens in the group.
And one rambunctious puppy.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of you in the audience maybe aren't familiar with kitten season and what it means for kittens, but a lot of moms do get separated from their kittens. And if they do get fully separated, that's where a rescue can step in and be able to help those kittens and bottle feed them. And our fosters do bottle feed for us. And obviously if you can, you want the mom to be there for them, and you want to do everything you can to keep that family together. But if we can't do that, then we want to make sure that they get taken care of. Obviously, if we can take the whole family in, we will, like we did with Sadie. Sadie, we were able to get before she had her puppies. So we were able to get her in before anything happened out on the streets or wherever she may have been, because who knows? But we do always try to do what's best for everybody involved, all the dogs and all the cats and kittens and puppies.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yep.
So number 1, we need to make sure everybody's checking out our Facebook page to see all the kittens and puppies that are coming up for adoption. And you'll also see updated videos of what's kind of going on in their lives as they're starting to grow. So we want to make sure everybody's going to our Facebook page. Also following us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to have a ton of videos. And we've actually started, in the past, we've had just a lot of photos and things like that of our dogs. But because of the quarantine and because we've been social distancing, we want to make more videos of our foster dogs so that you guys can get an idea of what their personalities are. We're not at all the different events, so you don't get to see them out and meet them and come and visit them as much as you would normally do in the past. So we want to make sure that we're capturing that personality by video. So we are going to have a lot more videos of all of our fosters when they go up for adoption. So you'll start seeing that on the YouTube channel. Like I said, also on Instagram. I know some people are not on Facebook as much, but we do follow Instagram a little bit more. So we're going to try and be a little bit broader with our postings and try to reach everybody. And then we're doing these live videos once a week during quarantine. Once quarantine stops, we may do it every other week. But right now we want to make sure that we're getting into your guys' homes and you're able to see who we have. We are still adopting out. So a lot of people have that question. Not all the fosters are handling their adoptions the same way, but in the most part, if a dog is posted, they are up for adoption and available now. So we are doing social distancing. We're doing all of the vetting like we used to, but we're doing a little bit of extra. before we have anybody kind of approved on their application and then bring them out to do that meet and greet. 'Cause we really want to make sure that we're getting the right fit before we do any meet and greets because of the situation that we're in with COVID-19. So we be patient with us because, like I said, we are all volunteers. And some dogs, like I'm sure Tilly, will probably have a number of applications. So we do have to go through all those applications. And as the foster moms, we do review them all and check them. Hang on, we're taking the crinkly toy away. We do all the vetting. We do get help from some of the other fosters and help within the group, but be patient with us because sometimes there are a lot of applications that come in for one baby. And don't forget to donate. I know that everybody's in different financial situations right now. And the young ones obviously have to go out and get all their shots and all the different things that puppies need to get. And the adoption fees do help cover that. But we do also get a lot of older dogs in. I just adopted out a 12-year-old, Mikey. He was the absolute sweetest guy in the whole wide world that we were able to rescue from CMPD shelter. And he was obviously at 12 years of age. He's blind. He's deaf. His future was kind of known in the world of shelters. So we wanted to help him find his forever home. And he just moved to Charleston to be with an amazing couple. And he's going to live his life out in joy and happiness. And that's some of the stuff that we really like to do. Obviously, we want to make sure that we're getting the puppies and kittens matched up with families. But a lot of our hearts do get sucked into those old guys that kind of, unfortunately, some of the old guys get dumped on the side and they don't want to pay the bills or take care of them the way that they need to be taken care of. They want them to all be puppies forever.
Yeah. I know.
So just make sure you are following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and check us out on our next live show.
Yep, and hopefully, if you didn't make it tonight, this is recorded. So if you know somebody, a friend or family member that might be looking for a puppy or a kitten, you can definitely tell them to check out this video. As we said earlier, just continue to follow us on Facebook because we're going to chronicle how these little guys grow up and their personalities become more out. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to sharing that with all of our Furever Angels family and friends.
And you can also share this video. So if you see it on our Facebook page, you can share it to your page, along with all of our adoptable dogs and kittens.
Yep.
We thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, everybody. We hope to see you in person soon.
I need a home, so won't you please choose me? I was born in a back alley about a year ago.